graduated commercial in '38.
Oh my gosh.
And it was broken sitting in my game box. And I said, you know what? You can't throw it out.
No.
This, do you know what this is?
No?
It's a shoe.
Oh, like a clip, yeah.
Clip. It's even signed by somebody, I don't know who.
Wow.
But this must have been before they mass produced them in the 50s or whatever it was. And I have a piece of coal from Jessup, an old broken earring, another earring, another piece of an earring.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm hoping people will like that enough to call me up and say, I have something to look at.
I will tell you, for all the money we spent and all the distance we traveled, I think this is better than Williamsburg.
Yeah, this is good. I like Williamsburg, but this is good too.
I'm doing the best I can for you. All you can play.
I hate you.
Oh, you do?
Oh, I don't.
No, I don't want to hear it
I
anymore.
hate you.
I don't want to hear it anymore. Ever
I
since
want
this
to go to
morning.
Philadelphia.
We're not going to go to Philadelphia. We're
But
living
you
here.
make me sit here.
Look at how wonderful the streets are.
They
They're
are
so
not paved streets.
They're paved good
No,
enough
they're
for
not.
me. We have a good life here.
No, they're not.
You can't deny that.
I hate you.
No, you don't.
I'm a fool. Thank you. I hate you.
Oh, yeah.
You know that just there's grass and trees? That's what they're like white, you know how it was white, sharp, and
Can you read what they really meant?
sharp voice and I guess like some. But they lived down here, all three of them. Well, White lived in that white, the big white one. Short street. History weekend. So you don't know what it is till you're done.
I love that because I love the sun and moon and all
It's
that.
for my granddaughter.
Oh, that is nice.
Thank you. So you have no idea. They tell you to pick out a background, a bright, focus.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay.
That is beautiful.
Thank you. The material's over at J&B and Escapade.
Is it? Okay. This is where you put your flour. Because there was the sifter thing. You turn to sift your
Oh
flour.
wow! Big can of potato chips for 99 cents. Not gonna find that today.
No,
Pay like
that's
$5
sure.
for a can like that.
Oh man, that's what I wish I had. This good old deep sink. Love it. Love it, love it. I wish they still made that with the little soap thing above there, slap soap there. Love it. There's my ironing board I have at home. Mama bought me.
And the wallpaper on the wall is original 1940s wallpaper that was found a few years ago in a warehouse off by Chicago. And the furniture in the front end was used by somebody that lived here at one time.
Wow.
Nicholas family. My son bought a house that was owned by a Nicholas family. Anne and Nicholas in Hazelton. Oh, is that right? Mm-hmm.
Certainly don't build furniture.
Somebody better come and watch the
Yeah, he isn't doing adult images, is he?
No, eh? You're not put these on for nothing. Oh.
They're tired. That's good. Yeah, this is early this morning.
Hiya.
Sorry, I didn't put my pin in right, Mom.
I don't make the decision. You can decide. How you doing?
Good, how about you?
Good.
That's right.
We made soap out of here, and we got the old scrubbing brush, and we made suds. This is how we got the soap powder, right? And then we would wash the clothes on the scrubbing board like this, and then we would put them through the old ringer washers here. Now, years ago, I lived this era because I'm the oldest of 6 children. I'm 70 years old. I'm a school bus driver. And I started here by coming on tours with the children. And they got me on Halloween displays, then they put me in here. And now I'm really lived this era, so I could really relate to doing all of this stuff here. And look at how good I could get it through the ringer real fast, because some people would go, look at how fast you are, I can't believe it. So we would dry it, and of course every day we had wash. And what I would do is, like, see, some of the stuff is dry already. All of our lines would be filled with clothes. So what happened is that we had this on the back porch, and I would hang some of them up there. My sisters, they would do all the darning and do all the sewing, so I have to take that for them to sew. And then we had, of course, the old irons that we had on the stove. Yeah. We put these irons on the stove, and I want to tell you, every wrinkle come out.
Yeah, I bet you it did.
Today you have the old, you have electrical ones. And let me tell you, they don't work half as good as what these work on. Nothing at all. Nope. These were good irons, and I still wish I had one today. But I think my worst thing was going to the outhouses in the back, trapping through the snow. Then we got a little bit more money, and we had it on the back porch. I went, wow, this is really living. Of course, it was cold when I sat there and squatted, but it was still really. And then another good thing is that when we got, what is this thing that was on the wall? And we got heat. I flipped it around to swell. Heat. Finally, at 40 years old, no more hauling asses, no more coal, nothing. Oh, this is living, I'm telling you. It's unbelievable. And I told you the story about how we took a bath here. It was tough, but I'll tell you, the miners went through a lot more than we could even imagine.
Oh, yeah.
If you ever went into the mines, we had a hard job, don't get me wrong. But let me tell you, you go down to the mines. I went down to McDade Park. I went to the mines down there. And my grandfather and my uncles, they were in the mines. I went down there. The first time I went down there, I cried. I went, oh my gosh, this is what they encountered going to the mines. They were on their hands and knees. They were like, you know, like breathing all that dust. And then they'd have the mules there. They'd have like their lunch buckets. They had to have the steel lunch buckets because of the fact that the rats would eat all their food and stuff. It was a tough life, believe me. Anybody who would say anything about a coal miner, I would swat them.
Did you work so hard and then you get black lung and all this stuff?
Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people that worked hard during their life. But I'll tell you one thing. And like this drunk here, I mean, you know, me man here, he had to go for a drink once in a while. He had to put all that coal dust down.
Once in a while?
He had to drink.
More than twice. It was twice
yeah,
in a
he was
while.
like the town drunk. He got addicted because of all that coal dust that was in him. Yeah. And he had to have a drink once in a while.
Well, he invented perpetual motion.
Yeah. And Brian, what did you do? You were the blacksmith.
The blacksmith.
He was the blacksmith. And he had a tough job too. Everybody worked together. They all had a tough job. Everybody had a job up here to do. I was the washing, the ironing. Till this day, I still love doing it.
Do ya?
Yep, I still love it to this day.
But she still does it that way.
Yep, I still do it this way.
Hey, when are you going to get yourself a wife?
Yeah, that's what I know. A couple people told me.
All right. Okay. Thank you. This is sage senator. What is this? Scented? And you can also use it for teas. Just throw it in.
You
iced tea over. Come on, back to walk down. That's really nice how they're going to get married there. That's
It
pretty
is.
neat.
Yeah, let's look at the coffin guy.
Looks nice and comfy.
How are you folks?
Good. This guy looks like he's relaxed and comfortable.
Believe it or not, that's a difficult job. Your tendons hurt and your back hurts.
You gotta put a nice, you gotta put a soft thing underneath for him.
Oh no, that would not be historically accurate. Teaches them discipline and training.
I haven't seen too many corpses laugh though.
Would you be interested in learning about
Sure.
the 19th
Sure.
century Irish funeral? Okay.
Sure.
This young man represents a mule driver. He'd be about that age, maybe a little younger. But he was killed in the mines by a mine mule who gave him what they call both barrels. That means both legs kicked. Okay. But also during that time period, you have to understand there were a lot of cave-ins, there were a lot of gas explosions, etc., etc. Now let's just say there was a gas explosion. The breaker whistle would blow 3 times, and a rescue team would form. Rescue operations are much more dangerous than mining operations, as you've seen on TV with the tragedy that happened in West Virginia and Pennsylvania. So these men would go in seeking, hopefully, to find living miners, but also to extract any bodies or body parts. And the sad part was these men didn't get paid a penny back then because the miners' philosophy was simple. We pay to get coal out of the mines, not dead miners. But let's just say they did find corpses in the mines or body parts. They would place